Welcome back to the Chaos. I am ChaosEclipse. Today we're back on ESO. We're still leveling our Ledgermain, and I wanted to show you guys what I started doing. Thank you to a different video because I found the video. It is from Vulcan Commando, and it's pretty crazy because it's Vulcan Commando. It actually sounds like Spock talking. The video was uploaded 3 months ago. He's got 873 subscribers, so if you guys want to see more from him, please go and show him some love. But I am going to show you guys what I found on his channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it here. First, I want to show you guys this I found in there. And then all of these recipes I found in there, including that purple one you guys just seen. So we're going to learn some of these if I can. The rest we're just going to keep. All of these were stolen items. I actually laundered them. This one is actually a really good one. It's one of the try ones that I talked about before. I think this is actually what I took off of my other character. Like, not the recipe, but the food. I think I took some of these off the other character for this character because of how good they were. It's probably inslottable. So, not those. Not these are all drinks. No, this is the one I took off the other character. Okay, so... Oh, I did, yeah. So there it is right there. Capone Tomato Beet Casserole. You can see that was made by my other character. It says Chaos Reigns on there. And if you look at the blueprint that I just found, I don't have it learned yet, but it's the same thing. Capone Tomato Beet Casserole. And I just found that, so awesome. But let's go ahead and learn the ones that we can learn here, including that one. And the rest of those we will end up putting in our bank and selling. I found that too. We will put that in our bank, and then the rest of the stuff is all still stolen stuff. So you can see here I do have a lot of stolen items. What I'm actually going to do, because I have increased my Ledgermain a little bit, let me show you the Ledgermain real quick. So if we come down to our Ledgermain, you can see it's level 9. I put more into light fingers, which helps us pickpocket, and then I also put more into trafficker, which helps us get more items that we can sell and well, fence and launder. And then I also put a couple champion points into, which one was it? This one? Yeah, I did do that one, but that's not what I was looking for. Oh, I didn't put any more in there. I thought I put some into this one, but I guess not. I thought that was why I was getting the purple items, but that's 50. That's why I didn't put points into it, because I only had 10. Okay, so never mind about that anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, not there, we're going to come in here and we're going to delete all of the white items because I'm only going to be keeping the green ones because we're finding so many of them. And like I said, I'll show you guys what I'm doing here, but first let me go ahead and delete all of these white ones. Bear with me here. And I'm just hitting R3. At the bottom you can see it says destroy. And if you guys pause it when I'm right here, you can see it says do you really want to destroy. So I am destroying these. I'm not like doing anything weird with them or anything. But I promise you guys, this is something you guys are going to want to do. Not destroy the white ones. If you're still new to Ledgermain, keep your white ones because you're not going to be getting as many green ones. The only reason I have so many green ones is because I've been leveling it. So I get more green now than I was before. And then obviously I'll get a couple blue and the purple that I had. But yeah. I do think the area that we're in is going to give us a lot of blueprints and praxis and stuff like that, but it's not really going to give us a whole bunch of these. But there's also a ton of containers, so I don't know exactly. I've only ran through once, and it was definitely worth it on my first run through. But we're going to come over here. We're going to talk with our fence here. We're going to go into the store. You guys can see I laundered 20 items already. Those were the recipes that I had. And then anything, like even these, the wood, or not wood, the weapons or the jewelry, I've also been laundering these just because I haven't found too many recipes. And then I end up breaking them down for other characters or just for materials. So you don't have to do that. I'm just letting you know what I do. It's just a suggestion if you guys want to do the same thing. Also, if you noticed all of those white items, I probably should have pointed out before I destroyed them. If you notice all the white items, they were only worth 40 gold. So any of the weapons or jewelry that I find that is worth more than 40, I usually take as well. You'll find like gauntlets and stuff like that, if they're only like 27, I don't take those. I only take what's 40 and higher. But like I said, I'm also going to stop taking the white ones. We're only going to go for green or then stuff like this, so I can get the materials from it or whatever. Now you can still break these down even though they're stolen, but you still want to launder stuff because the laundering does help with leveling your Ledgermain too. So we're going to launder just the weapons and jewelry here, and then the rest of these we are going to sell. If you decide to launder these, you can, but I would save a couple to launder things for things that you may want to end up selling. Say I find a recipe, but I already know the recipe, like the purple recipe. Yeah, I find that exact same one again. Obviously, I can't learn it again. You don't have to launder it to learn it, but because I can't learn it and I can't launder it, I won't be able to do anything with it. At least until the next day when I can launder another 120 items. But if you leave at least a few launder spots, what you can end up doing with that is you can launder it right there on the spot. Then you can go to your guild trader and actually sell it. So it'll be worth more that way. But just to retouch on how laundering works. So launder, you can see here I have this bird call whistle. It's marked as a stolen item. It is bound. So what I could do, say this is a recipe. If it's a recipe, it won't be bound. Any treasure you pick up is going to be bound. But if it's a recipe, it won't be bound. So what you'll do is you'll come in here, you'll launder it. It will cost you 100 gold to launder. But then from there, if you look in your inventory and under supplies, you can see that that bird call whistle you have is no longer a stolen item. So from here, you can either sell it to a regular merchant, or you can actually sell it to, what's it called? A guild trader. So you'll still make your 100 back. So if I come over to this merchant, which is a regular merchant, even though he's down here, go in here, it will show up in his sell items along with the jewelry and everything that I laundered as well. So where is the bird collar thing? Usually it's under something called treasures. Treasure. So there it is right there. I can sell it, get my 100 gold back. So that's up to you guys how you want to do that. I usually save the laundering to the end. So for now, what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're just going to sell everything, because we can sell 120 items as well. So obviously 120 plus, or 120 times 100 gold. If we're doing all greens, that's going to end up giving us 12,000 per day. Just doing this, and that's only if you're only doing the green items. If you find some blues, they're worth 250. Purples, well, I've seen some blues that I think are 1,000. And then purple, I've seen a few of those that I think are 1,000, but usually those are 1,500. So it just depends. And then obviously, like I said, the higher you level your Ledgermain, the higher quality items that you will end up finding. So first things first, you will need a DLC for this. If you just bought the game, it should not be a problem because it is the previous DLC. So if you bought the Gold Road, I think it comes with all the DLCs up to this point. But what you're looking for is this area over here. This is where the Necrom stuff is. As you can see, I haven't done anything at all here. If it is your first time coming here, you are going to have only this way shrine right here. This one here. And we're going to end up going to that one, but I will show you guys the path going to this one, because like I said, this is the only one you are going to have. So it's called the Necrom Outskirts Way Shrine. We're going to go ahead and go there. Once you're here, you're either going to mount up or you're going to run. Also stay away from those plants, they hurt. I will show you. Look at that, a lot of damage. But anyway, we're going to run past all of these things. You're not going to worry about anything here. Don't worry about quests, anything. Obviously, if you want to do the quest, go for it, but it's not part of what I'm showing you. So this here is the Necrom Gate. This is what we're looking for. We're going to go straight in here. And then we're just going to run straight down here and straight through the doorway. This is the way shrine that you'll want to come to after you do unlock it. From here, we're going to end up going this way. So we're going to go to the left. I think if you spawn in on the way shrine, you're usually facing this way. You'll just turn this way. It doesn't matter. Just to make sure that this is where you're heading when you look at the map. So we'll go this way. And if you want, I think you can mount up in here. You can. But I'm going to show you guys without the mount. That way you guys can see exactly where I'm going and are not confused. You're just going to go through all of these open doorways. And I will show you on the map where we end up before I actually go in. And you're looking for that doorway right there. So this is where we are. This top back left side. It's going to go into this building here. And this is called the Necrom Undercroft, I believe. Underways. Necrom Underways. There are no NPCs in here at all. But there are a ton of small little urns like this all throughout the hallway. So we're just going to go through and we're going to grab everything. Like I said, you can take the white ones if you want. I'm going to only go for green ones, so I'm just going to hit circle. I'm not even going to take that. No, that's what I was talking about. It is a belt, but it's only worth 27, so I'm not going to take that either. There's a ring for 46. I will steal that. You can take those if you want, but I'm not going to. Another thing that you can do, if you have the companion called Alessander, I think it is, he will help you to get blueprints and everything while you're stealing, because I think anytime you open up a urn or anything like that, he has a chance of raising the quality of, or not the quality, but the type of item that you get. So he will help you get that stuff. But like I said, if you have your Ledgerman leveled up, or even if you don't, I would still come through here and go for it. If your Ledgerman is not that high, I would grab everything, unless it's like stuff like that. I would grab, in my opinion, I would grab everything that I told you guys I'm grabbing. So anything that's 40 and higher, that's what I would be grabbing. So like that, I would take it if I was barely starting out with the Ledgerman. So we're just going to keep moving here. And we will take that. I'm taking these the weapons and everything still that are over 40 just for the materials. And look at that. There's our first recipe. We already do have this one learned, but this is something I can launder and resell. So I'll take it. Plus it's a green item. I do believe green items help you level your Ledgermain even faster. And as you can see, other people are in here. This is what's called an instanced area. So what that means is, even with them in here, anything that you're seeing in these chests, they don't have the same things. They have different things in their in the urns. Sorry, not chests. So they'll have different things in their urns, and you will have your own items in yours. So it's not stuff that they're leaving behind. It's stuff that's only spawned in for you. So you don't have to worry about other people being in here. But like I said, the great thing about it is that there is no NPCs down here, so you don't have to worry about getting caught stealing. In my opinion, this is also, look, another recipe. It's not a cooking recipe, but it's a blueprint. We can sell that. So in my opinion, I think it's a good way to also level Ember. She does get XP for you stealing and stuff, so her rapport will go up. Well, not XP, her rapport. So you'll level her bond with you, so to speak. Some of these are kind of hard to see because I'm old and I don't have great eyes, guys, so bear with me here. There are also some urns that are up on top. Like you can see the bigger urns up there. There's a spot where you can jump up on one of these and look at the urns. They're not even lootable, so I wouldn't worry about trying to get them or anything. When you get down to the end of the room, don't worry about this door. We're just going to circle back up the other side and go out. So we're just going to keep going. And we're going to look for more urns on the opposite side. Now we will take that ring. Don't care. Another green item. Don't care. Oh, what was that? Yep, we'll take it. Easy jewelry. So if you don't have your jewelry at 50 yet, a good way to do it. This is the part that I was talking about where you can jump up here and you can look at these, but they're not even lootable. Both of these should be lootable. So I don't think the rest of them are going to be lootable just because you can't really reach the other ones anyway. And then here on the stairs coming up, just keep your eyes peeled. Like I said, for me, some of these are hard to see. It could also be because I'm more zoomed out, but if you had good eyes, it's not going to be a problem for you guys. If you guys are young, it should not be a problem at all. I didn't even know that. Oh, that's a Thieves Guild right there. Look at that. I did not even know that. I am not gonna lie, I did not see that the first time. That is crazy. I mean, the symbol's there. I don't know why I didn't notice it. I wonder if everything spawns back in though after. I mean, he looks like he's re-stealing everything, so maybe it does. We'll have to check that here in a second. That way, you guys can know if you actually have to teleport out or if you can just go in there and come right back out. And of course, if you guys do need any of this stuff, like say you're low on lockpicks or you need some of this stuff for to make potions for alchemy, you need some provisioning stuff, anything that you guys need, grab it. You can always launder those items as well. I just don't do it with my character because I get the stuff a different way. But obviously, if you guys need it, take it. I'm not telling you guys what to steal, what not to steal. I'm just saying if you're going for money, I would do it the way that I'm doing it. Start with taking all of the white items until you get to probably level 5 with your Ledgermain. Once your Ledgermain's level 5, then I would say if you find an area like this or one similar to it, anything like that, or if you come here, obviously, then try to only get the green items, but it is still going to take a while, so just keep that in mind because even doing everything that we just now did, let's see how many green items we stole just now. So, yeah, 2 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we only got 9 items. And you have to keep in mind that there are 120 that you can steal. So you're going to be running through here a lot, so it is going to be very time consuming. But it's easy money if you guys want to, you know, not really worry about anything. So we're going to come in here. I'm not even going to sell anything. I'm literally just going to go back through and see if everything spawned back in. Now, of course, there are going to be some places that are not going to be spawned in. But I want to see if there's at least another green item out here. If so, we obviously grabbed all the green items, so we'll see if it actually worked or not. So, alright, so this is already closed again, and we'll just go to the right here until we get back to that door. That is not something I want. There's another white item. White item. Look at that. So you can just go in and out that door right there, guys, and come back out. That will actually reduce your time even further. I'm not gonna lie, when I did not see that, I was going all the way back to either Deshaun or Davin's Watch, just because I'm familiar with those places. And I was doing it that way. Well, like I said, I only did it once, but that was my intention, was to just keep doing it that way, keep going back to Davin's Watch, because it'll... you're going far enough away for everything to spawn back in, but it looks like you don't even have to go far at all. All you have to do is go into the Outlaw Refuge and come right back out. And even at this level, if you guys want to level your Ledgermain faster, and you don't have a whole bunch of time, take the white items still, even at this level. Because the way that you level the Ledgermain and the way that you can progress it faster, if you're not worried about gold at this moment, you're just trying to level the Ledgermain so you can get better items quicker. Leveling it comes from laundering and selling, not from actually stealing. So it's not going to matter what you're stealing. I mean, it does matter a little bit, because the more expensive item that you launder or the more expensive item that you sell, look at that, a purple blueprint that I could technically sell because I don't care about blueprints, but we're going to learn it just because why not. But what I was saying is, so if you're laundering or selling higher items, it is worth more XP towards the skill line. So you may want to only do green and higher, but if like I said, if you don't have the time and you just want to get the quote-unquote daily out of the way, meaning, you know, sell everything that you can for the day with your Ledgermain, or launder everything for the day with your Ledgermain, then just take whatever items you find. I would still only do the 40 and higher though, only because if you're doing like small items like this, like that one, look at that, it's not going to give you anything at all. You can still launder it, but I don't know, it's probably not going to give you very much at all. And then that would be 2 lockpicks. You can either sell those for 1 coin each, or you can launder them to use them. But I don't know, I would still go for anything 40 and higher, because you'll have plenty of those even on a short time crunch. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. Also, go and show the Vulcan Commando. I will put his link in the description if I remember. Go and show him some love for sharing this with us. Like I said, his video was posted 3 months ago. Still watch his video. Maybe he describes some stuff a little bit better than I do. That way he can get some views and his popularity goes up a little bit. But do the same with mine, please. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be it. If you guys want to stick around, I am going to go back and I'm going to sell everything. That way you guys can see if I actually get a level or not. More than likely, I think I will. You can usually get a level per day if you're starting out on the lower levels. Like if you're level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Usually you can get 2 levels per day. But I think past 5 it starts going to 1 level a day. And then when you get past like, or I'd say around 15, not past it, but when you get around 15, it's going to be very hard to get a level at all per day. So from there, it'll start taking a little bit longer. And you can level this all the way up to 20. Like I said, though, the higher your Ledgermain, the better the items are that you're going to be stealing. They're going to be worth more. So just keep that in mind, that if you guys are doing this for money, you may want to do this on all of your characters. And try to level it as fast as possible if you can. Alright, so here we are, full circle. I missed one right there by the candles. Still poop items though. And, oh, last ring. Okay, so we're going to go in here. We're going to see if we can get a level out of this. Now, obviously, this isn't too many items. I can still steal and launder a whole bunch more, but I think we're pretty close to leveling it right now. So there's a fence right in front of us. That's actually perfect. Let's see where our Ledgermain is currently at, though. Oh, so I just hit level 10. So probably not going to get a level. But this is what I do. Come in here, go to launder first. Anything that you want to launder. Like I said, you don't have to do these because you can break them down the way that they are. But I want to get some points out of it, even though I'm going to break them down. So we're going to launder these. We're going to launder all of our blueprints here. I guess we can launder these too. And then the rest of these we are going to sell. So come back in, leave it on sell. We're going to sell those 2, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, those 4, those 2, and that 1. Then we come out. So we got 1.5k gold out of that, and our Ledgermain went up. Looks like very little. I'd say, what is that? Maybe 2/10, something like that. But we can still, if we come back in here, you can see that we can still sell another almost 100. We're only at 34 of 120, and we're only at 41 of 120 for laundered items too. So I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep running back and forth and try to get as many levels as I can. So thanks for watching. Like I said, don't forget to go show him some love too, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.